What's good, everybody? It is your boy DocMcSwagginz back again. Once again, and today, people, today we got Pokemon Radical Red. So, if we're gonna just go ahead and pause this a second, or just give it a little pause. If you remember, we completed and beat our Pokemon Fire Red Hardcore Nuzlocke. And today, because of that, we're starting Radical Red. So, we're going to get into it. We're gonna get through more of the details of what this is going to be here in a second. But I would like to ask, if you are excited and you are ready for us to take on Pokemon Radical Red, please leave a like down below. Please consider subscribing. Please check out our Fire Red playthrough, because that was also heat. And this is going to be even heat. We have a challenge going on with the channel that's gonna kind of progress further and further. We are playing all generations of Pokemon. So we started with Fire Red and Leaf Green as Gen 1, and then we'll play a Gen 2 game, Gen 3, Gen 4, on and on and on. And we'll play the versions that I want to play. But with that, if we beat the vanilla game, we get to play a harder version. So for Fire Red, we chose Radical Red because I feel like that's like the best choice that we could have. And this game is fun. I played a lot of it personally. And yeah. So let's get back into it. Now, I also want to shout out Supercell and Koala for making this game. Yeah, because this game is so good. So, let's read. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling them. For myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Oh, I got a set. There we go. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Are you a boy? Are you a girl? I am, in fact, a boy. And we are the D to the O to the C. The duck. Yeah, sure. Now, we are going... I thought about this a second. We are going to name our rival Supercell. Supercell is the creator of the game. We're trying to beat the game, you know. Anyways, it's Supercell? That's right. I remember now. His name is Supercell. I hope so. That's your own grandchild. Yep. So, as some of this we're about to get into, I also need to look something up real quick that is going to change some of this stuff. Trying to see. So I'll just Google it. Boom. Okay. Perfect. So, this is going to be a hardcore Nuzlocke, like we did with RadicalRed. However, we're not going to be as strict because I want to showcase some of this game because it's a fun game. There's a lot to this game. So we're not going to be, so for one thing, we're not going to be as strict on encounters, right? But what I also mean by that, we are, like for example, there are some eggs that you can get in some of the cities. Most of them, it's one egg. There's an exception in Celadon where you can get a bunch of starter eggs. Those will do differently. Those will actually choose over route starters or like route encounters, okay, and catch them on the route. But like for some, there's like Celadon City, or not Celadon City, Pewter City, where you can get an egg before the gym, right? It's a random egg. There's a pool for it, so you're not guaranteed to get anything good. Not guaranteed, not necessarily going to get anything bad, but stuff like that I'll allow, right? Gift Pokemon I'll allow. That's how I usually play anyway. So just want to be upfront. We're not going to be super strict about that, but we're going to, because I want to showcase the game and that sort of stuff. As well, there are some little built-in codes that we are going to allow ourselves. Not all of them, but there's a few that we can put in here real early. Some of this is going to be redundant for those that have played RadicalRed or seen RadicalRed before. But this game, as you can already tell, it's got some stuff to it. So we got stop mashing and no, we want custom options. So in this game, you can change the difficulty. So there's the default, there's restricted, there's hardcore, and there's easy. We want to play on this default difficulty. Minimal grinding mode. This sets all Pokemon to have perfect IVs and not be able to gain EVs. This applies to trainer Pokemon as well. I tested this before on this version in personal runs. So, yes, we want this on because, like I said, I want to showcase as much as possible. And I enjoy, like I want to be able to use every Pokemon. And then there's also randomizer built in. You can do species, abilities, learn sets. We don't want any of that because I want to know what we got coming up and what we're going to, like what we can encounter and what we're going to face. But first, we need to save state. We'll go ahead and withdraw our potion. As well, we need to come over here to the NES, and we need to put in cheat codes. So, well, not cheat codes. These give us some things that, if you've watched other people play, a lot of people do this, where you can get infinite rare candies and pomeg berries. So this first code, I don't know how to say that. But anyways, it gives you rare candies and pomeg berries you can get for free from the Youngster and Viridian. Next, we have SO2 Toxic. This one will give us care packages. So like that way at certain points in the game we'll have certain items because we'll need it. Oh. Maybe it's a O. I thought it was a 0. But also we can get like the Toxic Orb and the Flame Orb for Pokemon with Guts. There we go. And was there another one? Yes. There's 2 more I want. So this one, we get a Dex Nav, and this will allow us to see everything that we can get. And then Team Preview, which I haven't played with this one before. But it allows us to see the enemy team at all times. Okay, so now I'm going to save state again. Okay. There's another one that gives you 100% chance catch rate on Pokeballs. We're not doing that one. Okay. Other thing right here. Oh. Also, for those that don't know, this has every Pokemon up until Gen 9. So Scarlet and Violet. None of the new Megas, just up to Scarlet and Violet. So because of that, we can select a starter from any region. So base up front, Kanto. There's Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, as you can all see. And actually, I thought about this earlier. And I thought it was going to go with 1. But I think I'm going to go with Unova. Now, I don't know what changes to every Pokemon, but they've changed every Pokemon. This has Gen, like, so like we don't have to worry about grass being special. It's like every other Pokemon game. All right. So we can now save. Hello. No, used to it being this fast. This is what we want. I'm gonna name my Snivy. I'm trying to think. Oh, I wanted to do food. So for YouTube and people that watch the VODs, I'm gonna do this as kind of like a normal Nuzlocke. Like, I'm not gonna try and make it super like this episode we're taking our time. But I'm not going to like with the Fire Red series, we were trying to do certain things. We're trying to get to certain points. We're trying to make like the gauntlets and that sort of thing. This one, we're just gonna lay it and play it. I will say that this is going to be a one and done series. If we don't beat this run, we're moving on. There is not necessarily a reward for us beating this game. It's just that we are trying to beat the game. And by winning it, we win whatever. Now, if we beat every single Nuzlocke, I don't know if we will, but if we do, and we might add a surprise at the end, but that's going to take a while. Trying to think of anything else I want to take care of. So yeah, so it's just gonna be me kind of playing through. For the first bit of the game, I'm not going to have to prep a whole lot for teams. Also, I'm just going to level up every Pokemon to level cap. There's hard level caps in this game. So the game keeps track of that, thankfully. So pretty much I can catch a Pokemon, level it all the way up, and we're good. There's some other quality of life stuff that we'll get into in a little bit. But right now, we're just going to kind of speed through this. I'm going to up this up. There we go. Oh. Alright, so we can actually look at our celery here. I kind of want to see if I can get over... Oh, wait, no, I know I can't get overgrow. I'm silly. But yeah, we're going to play this kind of like a normal Nuzlocke. There's going to be some moments where we talk through stuff. But for the most part, we're not. We're just going to kind of go and go and go and go, you know. Bold nature. I actually prefer this one. Okay. This is the Snivy we'll go with. But like I said, it's got perfect IV, so we don't need to worry about that. Alright. Well. We get to take on Supercell. And like most battles, we're not necessarily going to go too crazy. Or what I mean is like we're just gonna play. And there will be some battles that we'll have to prep for and that sort of thing. That won't necessarily be a part of the YouTube. But it will be a part of some of the other stuff. Is this capture? Is this? Okay. Hold on. Okay, whatever. Oh. We'll slow down a bit. This guy is going to give us something pretty cool. One of those, it's called a time changer. It's one of the quality of life things that they added. So it's got a quiz. You do the quiz and you get the thing. So, which of these Pokemon does not have a night-specific evolution? It's Pancham. What time do nighttime encounters start? I think it's at 5. Okay. Never. Even though they still haven't updated with the new legendary or new mega evolution. So, but yeah. So now this gives us. So over here in our left, so we hit left button, you have your auto run and your time changer. So now we have our auto run enabled, and we can get on. Golly, my speakers are so loud on my laptop. I don't know if y'all can hear them. But yeah. So now we get to go up here. Also, the time changer is good because it means we can affect our encounters on this route. We still got to go up here and get his, his parcel to get our Pokeballs. Yeah, because I don't believe. Yep. So the beginning of this game is very similar to regular Fire Red, except we have this guy here, the Fishing Guru. It's going to give us the Old Rod that we can go ahead and register that up. Go ahead and grab this repel. Another interesting thing, I believe it is... Get the wise glasses. Okay. This lady gives us... I can't remember exactly what it does. But this is one of the cool thing about this game. So you see this team? So this is a puzzle battle. There's a few of these. And this one gives you one of the quality of life improvements. So I gotta remember this team correctly. So I think it's Aron. No. It's Aron, Gibble, and Skarmory. So, it's a team full of Shedinjas, right? Well, we can't really do anything except this. Our Sturdy's going to activate. We're going to get Stealth Rocks up. Well, we can't really do anything. So it's going to Shadow Sneak us. We go into Gibble, where we try to Scale Shot. We don't have speed. This is going to Rough Skin, take it down. We're going to go out to Skarmory. And the Stealth Arcs are going to take the whole team down except for one. And on this one, the Skarmory has Sturdy. We'll live this on one. And Dropek. It's got heavy duty boots. So little stuff like that. Pokebile. This actually allows you to heal your team up to 6 times. Oh. This is the kid that gives us the rare candies and the bombing berries. So we're going to get some of these from him. Alright. Now, I wish they did add... Ooh, Aerial Ace. Yes. But they did some changes to moves, so we'll get into those too as we see them. Ooh, Growth, yep. As you can see, level cap. We'll go ahead and give this the wise glasses. Other thing, in this game, Pokemon hold on to their held items. Pretty cool. Oh, let me go. Yes. Walking Pokemon. As well as this. So, this is another thing. You can swap genders for those that have gender-specific evolutions, like Combee and Slazzle. You can change your Pokemon's nature, which we are going to do right now. Timid. And obviously heal your Pokemon. But yeah, eventually that set level cap will become pretty nifty because you can't do that for a little bit. Okay, we already got it. Trying to think if there's anything else I can think of. Oh yeah, we're also going to do our encounters in a pretty specific order. So normal stuff. But yeah. So I'll show you. But like, okay. Oh, hold on. We need to. No, we don't need to go see Mom. I do want to go see Daisy. So I can get that. I don't think we get that the thing I'm thinking of until we get north. Or maybe it's in my bag. No, it's over here in this. No. We got to get north. But I do want to change our time to day. Reason why day encounters on this run are pretty good. But we cannot game this encounter. We cannot. I can't remember what the encounters are off this right now. So this is going to be pretty random. For the rest of our encounters, we'll look at the Dex nav and see what's out there and talk about the possible options. But as with all journeys, we got to take our first steps. So this is pretty good. Zigzagoon can be pretty good. I'm gonna name this tree cake after Christmas tree cakes. The coloration fits it better. Gluttony. Okay. But like I said, also this game has instant text. This is just better growl. I'm not facing any ghost types. Okay. But yeah, unfortunately, this is the only encounter that we can't game. But you can get. There's a ton of Pokemon. We'll look at some of them. Because we got to come up here to get our Dex nav. Honestly, that one would have been pretty nice. Well, yes and no. Meowth is really good in this game. Technician, so goated. So we need to come up here. This is what we're coming up here for. The Dex nav. And we got some other stuff. And here's our first care package. So I know a lot of this looks OP, but it's actually super helpful. This is also one of the biggest ones. Oh, let me. Best house set. Okay. Okay. So, for example, if we open up our menu, hit left, hit right, we have our PC here that we can access and our Dex nav. So, because we put that code in earlier, we can see all these Pokemon. If we didn't have put in that Dex all code earlier, we wouldn't be able to see all these. So, because I'm specific, I want to go down south to get our first encounter. Because we can get a Pallet Town encounter and an encounter on 21. So, let's see. Route 21. So, we can catch regular Wooper, Lechonk, Wiglet, Dwebble, Snubble, Wingle, Capsicid, and Fido. And then with the old rod, we can get Magikarp or Shelter. I think what I usually like to do here is grab out my Time Changer, go to Night, and then do this. Because we have a chance at Paldean Wooper and Lotad. Snubble's still here, so we have a good chance of getting a good Mon. And we got a Wiglet. We're gonna call our Wiglet Nudes. Nudes the Wiglet. And we're going to Rare Candy it all the way up. Yeah, we'll get rid of Sand Attack. Also, most Pokemon that we can get right now are not going to be able to evolve. Can we talk? No, okay. But yeah, also, the gym leaders in this game have like 6 Mon teams, whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so we got more encounters. I think I like to do the nighttime encounter here. Because what can we fish for? We get an Old Rod for a Marill or a Clamperl. Ooh, that's actually kind of gas. Because I can evolve it, you know? But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the land encounter though. Well, let's just go over here and see what we got over here. I can't remember. Nighttime showing Starly, Sandshrew, Mankey, Morlul, Flabebe, Squirvet, Painpour. Pretty decent. So you can Old Rod, a Psyduck, or a Corphish. Like I said, I can't remember the daytime. Oh, it's Budew. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do daytime over here. Like the potential this thing has, but we got 2 big battles that we 2 big battles coming up that really this isn't useful for. What do I want to name this? I'm gonna call it Hot Wing. Even though this would be better on a different Pokemon, we'll get to it when we get there. I will say though, I still think this is an early game Intimidator in this game, if I'm not mistaken. It does have Intimidate. Okay. Then I'm going to go up here because I can get an electric type. Possibly. Fingers crossed. Anyways, let's test it out. That's a dupe. It's another dupe. That's honestly what I wanted. Now, I would have liked the Luxray. I like Luxray. But, like... this one... I'm gonna call Warhead. I know that may make sense for something else, but... I think, is it C or... I think it's C. Oh, I split the wrong... Warheads. I think it's S. But this is really good. Because we have a flying type battle coming up. For those that do not know, one of the, I would say, great things about this game, the cool things about this game, you get to fight the Gen 2 gym leaders along with the Gen 1 gym leaders. So, before we beat Brock, we gotta beat Faulkner. And Flaffy is, I think, far and wide the best encounter we can get right here. That's pretty good. All right. So now we can come down here and have a little bit. Oh, we didn't even get Pallet Town. Excuse me. We got the route below, but we didn't get the actual Pallet Town encounter. This we got a fish for. There's only one Pokemon I want here. And we got it. It's either this or Binnacle. Which Binnacle can be alright. Tentacle is way better. We're gonna name this... Calamari. There it is. Also, I know at this point that RadicalRed is kind of pretty much... So I think some people are like, it's kind of been done. I'm like, that's fine. That's fair. But, like I said, this was the harder version I picked for Gen 1. And it's the one I'm going to stick with. Because I really do, and like, this has got to be, of ROM hacks that I've played, one of my top. Because of how well it's made. Okay, so I think right here, see, like Marrow could be so, well, actually Clampo could be really freaking good for this gym. Because I got the electric type and I got the Mareep. I think I'm gonna go over here and fish. Yeah. We'll check the nighttime encounters just again, or... Palmy can be good. We do have a dupe. Watro could be good. The Shuppet could be pretty good. Deerling could be good. I'm trying to think. I don't know what. I gotta recheck Brock's team. So let's see. Okay, Brock has a Geodude, a Alola, a Varoom, an Onix, and an Archon. So He's got a Geodude that's ready to sturdy cuss that berry self-destruct us. He's got a Varoom with an air balloon. He's got an Onyx sturdy with berry juice. And then he's got an Archon with pluck and defeatist, which isn't good for him, but it's not terrible for us. So let's see. As of right now, we don't have an answer into Geodude. Because we don't really have anything we want to get self-destructed. For room, we really don't have anything for that. So that means, yeah, we don't really have anything for that. Onyx, we got Archon, I think we're pretty good. So half of Brock's team, we're not happy about right now. If we get a few more encounters. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think we're fine just to take this. That's fine. Oh, Lord Blood be huge power. We'll name this olive oil. Or, hold on. Olive oil. Well, no, I'll relieve this in this. Oh, I know what I'm going to name this. This is Gushers. If you do not remember Gushers, God bless you. It's thick fat. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let me go ahead and get Calamari up the scruff. Toxic Spikes is actually going to be pretty decent. Hot Wings gonna carry us through the woods. Let's get everybody natured up. So Adamant. Most of these are just gonna be Adamant, except for our two special attackers. This one's gonna be Modest. Where's Modest? Oh, I missed it. Okay, cool. So I believe that's everything we need to do in the starting. Actually, no, we can. I know some people may be like, "Oh, that's cheating." Like, it's part of the game. Okay. So, we'll go in here, get some more, and then we're going to also doing this because we'll get to a certain point and we'll need to come back here anyway. Okay, pull up again. Okay. Now we can buy. How many Pokeballs? We'll get 40. But they did do a good job, I think, with this game and lowering the cost of the stuff. And trust me, we'll need these health items. I'm also not gonna item everybody up for every battle, but okay. there's a little bit of a boss battle that we need to do here. Okay. Now... Oh, actually... Get Spinarak, Wormpole, Pikachu, Burmy, Nincada, Kricketot, Ladybug, Redlord, Toadstool, and Snom. What are the daytime encounters again? I think I like this batch better. Yes! I love Shroomish. Shroom, we'll just name this Portobello. I think that's how we spell it. It's got effects for it. We'll be able to change this to... We'll eventually we'll get the items we need to do all these. Okay. Also, Brennan's a rival in this game. Alright. So... Easy. Trico. Easy. But as you can see, a lot of the battles don't scale up. Which I don't necessarily care about. Because like I said, we're going up to the level cap. I also don't care about beating every single trainer. Is there an item up here? I can't remember. Okay. It's not you. This, I think this woman's kind of challenging. Yes. But you'll have some battles like this one, for example, that are kind of harder. Let's see. Mini bosses. Yeah, this is the first mini boss of the game. She has a Stuffle, a Clefairy, an Audino, and Clefairy. Stuffle, Clefairy, Audino. I'm going here. This thing only has metronome. It's actually fine. Okay, I'll take it. Also, her Stuffle and Audino both have orange berries. And this is a Magikarp Clefairy. This is one thing we were looking for, is the Infinite Repel. The next one's up here. But both of these are pretty straightforward. Oh, this is chick. Make sure I got her up. Okay. She has a Charcadet and a Gulpin. going to Pokeball. And I'm going to Mystic Water. Calamari. Anything else I want to do? I don't think I'm pretty good. Okay. We're just going to get right into it. This will help us get this TM up here. That's crazy. That's fine. Yappa berry. This thing's belching. And we're not beating the alligator. We're not beating it. It only does 39 special defense. Unfortunately, this is the best Pokemon to take this. Belch is a special attack. $39. Our next best is Warheads. I don't really want Warheads to take it. Who's the next best after Warheads? Snivy's not living yet. $46, $41. I'm gonna say Cheesecake. Excellent. Now I can go to Warheads. I mean, I know it's like just a Gulpin, but still. That's like... That move can be a dangerous... There's Electroweb. This will actually be pretty good. And now we can get out of here, I think. One more battle. I don't know if he's in... Nope. Okay. But yeah, this game's full of mini bosses and rival fights and all this other stuff. But it keeps everything. Here's our second care package. But yeah, I would highly suggest, if you have not played this game or seen this play game, go check out the stuff. It's the RadicalRed website is Apexio Unbound, and that's where all the documentation and stuff is. But yeah, and also Mega Evolutions are in this game. Yep. So used to having my camera like in line with my video. That's where I'm having issues. Anyways. So this is what I was talking about. Let's go ahead and check them on in the PC. So, DexNav. So here we can catch a Grimer, a Starly, which we already have. Execute, Spoink, Hoppet, Nummel, Bonsly, Axew, Beautifly, Sinistea, Ekans, and Phanpy. Let's look at night. Alolan Grimer, Execute, Esper, Skiddo, Numel, Ghastly, Poltergeist, Ekans. Yeah, I like this. I like this group better. Oh, I gotta turn off my infinite repel. Yep. I'll take a Alolan Grimer. I'll actually take that. That'll actually do good. It could be good versus Brock and possibly up here versus Faulkner if my thing will load in. Yep. We're gonna name Grimer. We'll name him Compost. He's got Gluttony. But this is the first time we can get one of those berries that I talked about earlier. Or, not berries. Golly. Eggs. So, usually from old men like this, he asks if you want an egg. You can get a Paladin egg or a Wonder egg. I kind of want a Wonder egg. Alright. And they hatch pretty quickly. Y'all. We just got a Munchlax. I'm checking the docs. If let me see. Or let's see. Hold on. Do we have evolution changes? This thing has a Mega Evolution in this game. Just FYI. Hold on. Apparently gets Woodhammer. I don't know if alright, I'll just do wait, that's all. I don't see anything. This means we can have it. We can get a Snorlax right now. Let's see. Big back. What's the big back in its food we can think of? If this is female, I'd name it. Because it would fit so well. You know what? We're going to name our boy Donut. Which, this is actually how you spell donut. Not D-O-nut. No. Oh my gosh. It's got its hidden ability. I'm changing today because I believe it's a daytime evolution. Where are my pomeg berries? Give me my pomeg berries. He's becoming my best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies. Wait. Wait. I don't know where Munchlax is. Or is he considered in Hoenn on this list? Is it F3? Let's see. No, okay, it's not, it's just not pulling up. Hold on, hold on. How do I... Tools. View. Let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I'm just gonna Google it. Okay, it is high friendship. Right? Am I just silly? Let's get rid of God. No. Oh no, it's at level 30. Okay. I thought it was happiness. That's on me though. I feel like there's an item right here. Nugget. And we get one encounter more down here in Diglett's Cave. So we're gonna make sure I do the right ones. I think the nighttime encounters are the ones that I enjoyed the most. Yeah. Yep. 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 This is where I want. Get Thief. This is unfortunate. But tis possibly useful. This is Pop Rocks. All right. Oh, come on. But yeah, also this game is kind of like a boss rush type deal. It's because of static. I stacked myself, didn't I? Dadgummit. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. For those that don't know, static has an outside of battle use where it attracts electric type Pokemon. My wife's texting me that my dog's not leaving her alone. Okay. So, we got everything. Alright. We have... And also, this guy's only got 3 mons, but trust, I'm gonna need the team. So first we got Pop Rocks. I need Warheads. I'm gonna bring Compost. Gonna bring Tree Cake. I'll bring... You know what? I'll bring Hot Wing. And I'll bring Donut. He's got a Rufflet, a Wattrel, and a Flittle. Also, I need to move this up. Electro Web and Thief. Okay. So. Also, eventually at the here, we'll get the ability to change movesets and stuff. Rebus is pretty good, but I need Spark. Ooh, Rock to Multi. Disable. I think I'm good. Disable can be heat. Situationally. Acid Spray. No thanks. Alright, is that everybody? That's everybody. Okay. So this is going to be pretty simple. We're a gluttonous group, I will say. Okay, let me fix movesets. Alright. We're all good, actually. I'm sitting in Pop Rocks first. Let's see. Also, the reason I'm leaving this kind of stuff in is because A, it's not too terrible. Also, it's, I don't know. Especially these early battles. I think everyone else is just gonna give berries. All right. So let's go. Yep. Have you given anything? Nope. All right. So here's Faulkner. He's got a Rufflet, a Wattrel, and a Belittle. So here's the strat. Slow this music down. Alright. So we are going to Power Gym. Oh, I thought he was going to swap to Wattrel. Easy. This brings out Flittle. Flittle has Charm, Roost, Psybeam, and Calm Mind. Going out to Donut. Because this thing's a beast. That's fine. We're hitting it physically anyway. It's also fine. I have a feeling it's gonna do it again. Yeah. This thing doesn't have like stored power or anything, so we don't really have to care. And now we've matched it. So it's gonna be encouraged to keep Calm Minding. This thing would be absolute monster if it had stored power. Yeah, see? Yep. And we parried. We're gonna lick. Easy money. Wattrel. This thing has Splash, Air Slash, Sleep Talk, and Roost. Remember, we are still +3 in special defense. And Munchlax is a specially defensive monster. So, we're also probably going to get our Gluttony right here. That's fine. We should be fine. No? Okay. This is fine. This is just a war of attrition. So we're actually going to speed this up. There's our berry. We're bound to get a crit at some point. Okay. I'm going to Pop Rocks, who is resistant to both Watchful Stabs. And we're just going to roll out. Oh, come on. And we don't want to use Spark because this thing's got Volt Absorb. It's going to roost up. Hopefully we hit her. There we go. This should be, well, there we go. Big damage, big dead. That's Faulkner. So a little bit of a taste of what these, and we get Roost. of these teams can kind of do, or like these boss battles can be. And now we have our first big one of the run, I'd say. So we are going to get our team together and be right back. So I think we have got our squad together. We have Portobello, Celery, Warheads, Calamari, Pop Rocks, and the Bird. The strategy's kind of rough around the edges. Yep. Okay, we're just scooting around. Has anybody got time for that? Okay. Fingers crossed. We're going to save our game so you can prevent lost save data. And let's get into Brock. I think this thing's pretty much rocked him. 100%. I'm headbutting. Okay. Here's what it's going to do. It's going to confirm it's faster by rock tombing again. So, we need to Mega Drain. Never mind. Yes! Okay. We dodged a crit there. I didn't do any calcs. But I knew that this was going to be pretty close. Okay. This thing's random move between Bulldoze and Gyro Ball. Okay. So, what we're going to do here is I'm going to Hot Wing to Intimidate. Alright. Now, this thing's going to Toxic. I know this thing's going to Toxic. I know this thing's going to Toxic. So I'm going... Yeah. Maybe it's not incentivized right now because it's not turn 1. Actually, you know what? Regardless, I'm going in the Calamari. And then we're going to go back into Hot Wing. Because this is going to be Bulldoze right here. About guarantee it. Now, the Intimidates may start messing with us. But I hope not. Okay. We're going to do this one more time. So we're going to go on the Toxic. Okay, and then we're going to go out on this. Okay. So now what I'm going to do so I'm going back to Calamari. Yep. And I'm going to rip a water gun. This is going to pop his air balloon We're gonna take a bulldoze, but we're gonna be okay. So, this means we're taking another bulldoze. I'm going into hot wing again. We're just gonna do this again, right? This is gonna be bulldoze. No, it's not. We're going into calamari on the toxic. He's gonna miss, or it's not effective. And then I'm going to water gun. Should be faster. I'm going to kill. Yes. Okay. This is between Onyx and Archon. Okay, this brings out Onyx. Okay. Let's see, what speed am I at? 30? Yeah. So this thing's outspeeding me right now. It's got 2 moves that... It's going to be incentivized to bulldoze right here. Come out, get Intimidate off. Okay. Now, this is going to Rock Tomb. Let's see. Oh, gosh. This is going to Rock Tomb. So we're going into Pop Rocks. His defensive is going to take this. This is going to make it bulldoze. So we're going to do this a little bit. Okay, let's just speed up a little bit. So this is going to be the same process, right? Rock Tomb. Okay. And then, now we're, okay. So, now we need to break Sturdy. Okay. We know right here, this is going to be, this is going to be Rock Tomb. So, I'm just going to rip a wing attack. That's actually fine. That's actually fine. That's actually fine. Okay. So, this is going to be Rock Tomb as well. But we're going to do this pretty easily. So now we're just going to go, we're going to, oh, we took a pluck, even better. But this thing is going, okay. Did not realize the thing was going to pluck. So now we're going here. This should be pretty simple. Bulldoze, easy. Okay. So now we're going to go into the Rock Tomb. Yep. We're going to go back into Hot Wing. Intimidate. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make a call here. Nope, it was wrong. Prop Rocks, thank you for your service. I kind of needed to do that. Because of celery here. So we're gonna Mega Drain. This is sturdy. It's not gonna Oko. Right? Then we're gonna take a Rock Tomb. Or Bulldoze. And then we're gonna Mega Drain. That's fine. Hopefully we're back up to pretty full. Right? This is gonna lead us into... This is going to be Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb and the Bulldoze. Or Pluck. This is Pluck. So actually, no, we're fine. We're just going to flash right here. And that's Brock. So... Now, our level cap is 22. And we have our first death the run, unfortunately. But that is going to be it for the first episode. So, like I mentioned before, we're not going to try and get to every point we can in an episode. This is where I was playing to today. So, if you enjoyed it, made this point of the video, please consider subscribing, liking the video, checking out the other stuff. But yeah, we're going to keep rolling through RadicalRed here. We're only doing one run of it, so... but yeah. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.